So you're in the market for a crossover. There's so many to choose from. So why the Eclipse Cross? It's obviously an old name, kind of resurgence from a crossover. Mitsubishi, you could walk in with 25 to 28,000 bucks, and buy either an Outlander Sport or the Eclipse Cross or the full size Outlander, and all of them come pretty well equipped for that $25,000 to $28,000 range. Whereas a lot of the other makes, you want sportier wheels and whatnot, you're pushing your car into the 30s, realistically. So I think that's why we've seen a resurgence from Mitsubishi. There seems to be quite a bit of value for your money. So stick with me while we check out the Eclipse Cross. So the all-new Eclipse Cross has a base price of about $23,600 for the ES model. If you go with the ES all-wheel control, it's going to be about $24,200. Now this is a limited model, which has these 18-inch blacked out wheels with the black molding that runs all the way around and the red pinstripe. You have the blacked out grille. But as far as limited, it's only limited to the exterior. The interior is anything but limited. Now this is a 1.5 liter, which is in all the models. It has 152 horsepower and 184 foot-pounds of torque. And on a curb weight of about 3,500 pounds, you should see 0 to 60 in about 8.6 seconds. So it's sure not the Eclipse or the Evolution that we knew of in the past, but you're going to get 26 city and 29 highway. Now all the cars come standard with a rear backup camera and a 7-inch touch panel screen. You get a CVT with an 8-step sport mode. And good lord, it's the Pontiac Aztek, which we never thought we'd see again. So as we make our way to the interior, it's mostly hard touch with some aluminum accents and some black accents and a nice soft touch armrest. Now this interior is as basic as you get. Nice soft cloth with a manual seat. You have this thing called a key, which I haven't seen in a while, it seems. You would have to grow up to the LE model, which has a base price of about $25,200 if you want a push button start. But it does have a nice informational display that's about 4 inches. You have this base steering wheel with its connectivity on the left spoke and your basic cruise control on the right. You have a very nice flowing dash that runs right down the center to this single zone climate control. You have your temperature on the left and your fan speed on the right side. Top trim models get dual zone climate control, along with a couple USB ports and your power outlet and your eco mode. You have your CVT there with some nice glossy finish along with the aluminum accents. It's kind of nice. And a Lexus touchpad type controller. You can use it by touch of your fingers with this, or you could use the touchscreen. Now if we move up to the LE model, you have a nice soft touch with some white contrast stitching there and a lot of the same accents. You have an upgraded steering wheel with this polished black, and you have your sport grips at 10 and 2, and you of course have the push button start with I believe a little bit bigger informational display. All the cars have a standard 7-inch screen with a backup camera. No car has navigation. I did find all of the apps were easy to navigate through, and you do have Android Auto and Apple CarPlay on this model. So really you don't need navigation because you can access maps, your messaging, or all your music from your phone. Now this model does come standard with heated cloth seats. It's a 2-stage. And of course you have your super all-wheel control, which I'm not sure if it's any better than all-wheel control. And you do have a electronic parking brake in this model. A nice center armrest with contrast stitching. You of course have your lighting. And of course you have a vanity mirror with a light. A little business card holder there. And your grab handles on either side. As you make your way to the back, most of the materials are hard touch. You have a little black gloss on the door handle and soft touch armrest. I had it front adjusted for a 6-foot adult and I had plenty of room. You have a storage pocket on the passenger seat, and you have a power outlet, which is throughout all the models. You do have this center armrest with 2 cup holders, and good visibility out of the back. It looks kind of funny on the outside when you look at the Pontiac Aztek comparison, but it is nice to see. And you can see the dash is eerily similar to a Lexus NX. It's obvious that that's the look Mitsubishi was going for. I thought you had plenty of room in the back, along with a full-size spare tire in your jack. And your cargo cover. And you have a 60-40 split. Doesn't exactly fold flat, but that's really not a deal breaker, I think. You have adjustable headrests for the front as well as the rear. So this car has like the perfect step-in height, and you have this glove box that has this nice bottom shelf and top shelf for your manual. However, it is not lockable. So overall, just a phenomenal direction for Mitsubishi. And if you don't get too crazy with the options, it really won't hurt your budget. So Mitsubishi has come roaring back to life from the brink of death a number of years ago. Having arrived with an Outlander Sport and now this new Eclipse Cross and the full-size Outlander, I believe Mitsubishi is on its way, offering us things like standard 18-inch wheels, touch screens, heated cloth seats, and all the amenities you'd ever need without breaking the bank. But as good as the new Eclipse Cross is, there still seems to be something missing from the lineup. Something a little more inspirational. Thanks for watching.